I am going to recap 2014 romance drama movie, Name the Maid. So, let's begin. In the start of the movie, we are shown an 18-year-old boy named Jack. Jack goes on vacation at his father's house. Jack's father's name is David. The relationship between Jack and David is not good. On coming home, Jack's father, David, tries to talk to him, but Jack does not talk to him well and leaves in anger. Then the next morning, when Jack is smoking sitting in the balcony of his room, then he sees a lady below. He is very much attracted to that lady, and then he comes down and starts hiding her. At the same time, David comes there, and then he tells her that lady is the maid of his house and her name is Maria. Maria's age is 40 years. Then David introduces Jack and Maria to each other. After that, Jack takes photos, goes out with his camera for photography, because he was very fond of photography. On his return home, he again meets Maria, and then starts talking to Maria. Jack tells him that when he was young, his mother's divorce was and then his father got married again. Jack doesn't like his stepmom at all, and for this reason, Jack remains very angry with his dad. Then the next day again, Jack goes out to take photos, and then he finds a girl here. There is a lot of talk between these two and that girl starts flirting with him. When these two were talking, then from there Maria passes through her cycle, and she sees them both talking. Then Jack ignores that girl and comes back home. When he comes home, then he starts clicking Maria's photo in silence. After this, he meets Maria in the kitchen, and then Maria asks him about that girl. Maria asks why did he come home so early and he should have spent more time with that girl. Slowly Jack starts getting more attracted towards Maria, and both of them start talking too much. Jack tells her that he feels much more comfortable with her. Then Jack shows Maria his mom's photos and tells her that she looks like his mom. Maria talks a lot with Jack, and she tells him about her dark past. She tells Jack that she got pregnant when she was only 16 years old, and in this condition her boyfriend left her. But despite all this, she gave birth to a boy, and the saddest thing is that that child is no longer with Maria. Now slowly both tell each other all their sorrows. Here, David wanted to improve his relationship with Jack, but because of his many works, he was not able to give time to Jack. When he talks to Jack, then Jack does not talk to him well and gets angry on him. The next day, David moves out of town because of his work. Maria and Jack are now alone in the house. Maria explains to Jack that David loves her very much and that he should talk to her better. While sleeping that night, Jack sees Maria's photo in his camera and then starts imagining it. The next day, Maria's ex-boyfriend comes home to meet Maria. Then Maria talks to her ex-boyfriend. This Jack secretly listens to both of them. Maria's ex-boyfriend tells Maria that he still loves her and if she wants, they can still start afresh together. But Maria doesn't want to be with him, and that's why she refuses him. After this, Maria's ex-boyfriend leaves from there. Now, the next day is Jack's birthday. When Jack goes to the kitchen in the morning, Maria wishes him a birthday, but Jack tells her that he wants to hug her and touch her. Hearing all this, Maria feels very strange, and she refuses him. Despite Maria's refusal, Jack tries to touch her. Then Maria slaps him when the doorbell rings. So Maria goes and opens the door. Then there is a girl outside. It was the same girl that Jack was talking to. Then Jack goes out with that girl. After that, Jack does not spend much time with that girl, and he comes back home. When he comes home, he sees that Maria is crying, and he goes to her and tries to talk to her. Jack tells Maria that he is like her son and that he wants to hug her. Maria agrees after hearing this, and then both of them hug. Only then Jack starts touching her, but now Maria started liking it all, and she does not stop from touching Jack. After a while, in the middle of all this, Maria stops Jack and leaves from there. Then Jack goes after him. Maria tells him it's all wrong, and I am 40 years old, and you are just 18 years old. We both have no future. Then Jack tries to convince Maria with his words, and Maria agrees. Then both are intimate together. Here, after being intimate, Maria again explains to Jack that he should behave well with his dad. The next morning, when Maria is working in the kitchen, Jack comes from behind and hugs her. In the meantime, his father comes home. Then quickly the two part ways. After coming home, David wishes Jack a birthday and gives him his birthday gift. And then he invites Jack to go for dinner with him, or Jack refuses to go to dinner and leaves in anger. Then Maria goes to him and tries to convince him not to talk to his dad like this. And then the same night, Jack goes to his father and then both drink. After this, while having a drink, both of them express their heart. Here, David learns that his son thinks he married again because he didn't love his mom. Then David explains this to Jack, that he married a second time so that he could take care of you. In the end, David tells Jack that he loves him very much and that he always will. Meanwhile, David falls asleep. Then the next day, both Maria and Jack go to a park and spend time together. Then Maria takes him to her house. The two come close in the house, and then Maria tells Jack that her son was killed in a road accident as a child. Hearing this, Jack hugs him and then both are intimate there. After that, Jack comes home and talks nicely to his dad for the first time. David is also overjoyed to see Jack talking nicely. After this, Jack's vacation ends, and it is time for him to go back. Jack then packs up his belongings and meets Maria before leaving and kisses her goodbye. He then meets his dad, and he hugs him too. We learn from this that Jack has forgiven his father and their relationship has settled down. After all this, the Jack leaves from there. After this, we are shown Maria who meets her mom. She tells her mom that she is pregnant, and then her mom hugs her and starts crying. And Maria got pregnant because of Jack. In the last scene, we are shown Maria who is very happy because of her pregnancy, and the movie ends here. So I hope you enjoy the video. So click any video of 3 them and enjoy next, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching. See you soon.